Dr. Otiv Ibuzo, Pioneer Executive Director of African Center for Leadership, Strategy and Development, has said poor leadership is the cause of lack of progress in the country today. He was guest speaker in an annual leadership lecture organized by Pastor Edewo Egedegbe, Executive Director of Value Rebirth and Empowerment Initiative, Director of Studies, Value Rebirth Center, LSD Leadership School, FM&TV. It had the theme Leadership Recruitment Process and National Development in Nigeria, which was held over the weekend in Ekete Inland in Udu, Delta State. Dr. Ibuzo was represented by Monday Osasa, the current Executive Director of African Center for Leadership, Strategy and Development. The event also featured the graduation of the Set 6 and matriculation ceremony of Set 7 of the Value Rebirth Center Leadership School. Quest's Emmanuel Kolusi has more on this story.
Over the weekend, Ambassador Pastor Edewo Egedegbe, the Executive Director of Value Rebirth and Empowerment Initiative, and also Director of Studies Value Rebirth Center LST Leadership School, Delta Studies Center FM&TV, and students of the institution gathered to celebrate the graduation ceremony of Set 6 and the matriculation ceremony of Set 7. The guest speaker and co-host Otiv Ibuzo, ably represented by the Executive Director, African Center for Leadership, Strategy and Development, Monday Osasa, in the annual leadership lecture stated that poor leadership has hampered the progress of the country.
Leadership, recruitment and national development. And I think the topic is apt, especially considering the period that we are in Nigeria. Are we making the desired progress? If we are not making the desired progress, in spite of the huge endowment that we have as a country, either in terms of human resources, in terms of natural resources, the whole of Africa is blessed, Nigeria inclusive. We are all blessed. But we are not making the desired progress because of the challenge of leadership. And when you point at challenge of leadership, one thing that is usually pointed at by people is that the recruitment process is faulty.
One of the panelists speaking on the theme Leadership Recruitment Process and National Development in Nigeria further stated that development can't be gotten when the future has been bought with cash induced in elections.
We cannot expect development when we are eating our future. So you can imagine someone come to you and give you 2,000 naira, cup of rice and yam and all that. And at the end, you are expecting such a person to come and develop where?
When we are looking at leadership in Nigeria, we should be looking at transformation of our own personal life, because leadership begins with you, not just with the people with title.
The host, Edewo Egedegbe, in his address stated that leadership has been the problem of the country, and as such admonished the graduates and matriculants to make conscious efforts to make do of what they have learned and be the change they desire to see.
Oh, the graduates, we have unleashed them to the world. We've said, now that you have seen something new, you go and replicate it. So everywhere they go, they should radiate leadership. That's what we told them, that we must not see anything less. It must be much more. In line with Proverbs chapter 4 verse 18, that says the path of the just is like a shining light that shines brighter. So when next we see them, after this moment, it is testimony of the impact of what they have done with the knowledge gained, and society is better for it.
A representative of the graduates stated that they would make good use of the knowledge to bring the much needed change Nigerians and Nigeria yearns for. At the high point of the event, the host, graduates, and others were presented with awards, certificates alike, while the matriculants took their oath of matriculation. Emmanuel Kolusi for Quest News.